And we're in Britain's
Wow, this
open
is
arena.
open.
Yep. Why it's
This
called
is
open arena.
yeah.
I like it though, man. I like it. This is gonna be interesting. I don't think we're gonna be seeing any Rush Fast Castles on this
I don't
one.
think we'll see a long game here, folks. All right. I don't think it's gonna happen. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
Way
It's-
to basically say something so you're never wrong. That's the way to cast, Dave. You've worded
That's.
well.
I was thinking
I
about
could
that
be
the
wrong.
other day.
I could be.
Like the
Yep.
best casters just
They literally
say
never
something
make a
and then they
prediction.
contradict
Exactly.
themselves within the same sentence, and I'm working hard towards that.
Exactly.
And then eventually I'll run for U.S. presidency.
Exactly.
Because that seems to be an essential skill.
You have to say, I believe that Lojza is going to go to this wood line, but I could be
However,
wrong. And
yeah,
it sounds
however.
right. It sounds right, but you know, if it's wrong, it's okay because you said you could be wrong. That's how you cast, ladies and gentlemen. That's all you have to do. Just say whatever your prediction is could be wrong. Say you could be an idiot or are an idiot. That's it. Anyway, so Lojza's here in the red. I don't know if you caught what he said in the chat, but he was like, "This is a crime to arena" or something like that. Arena should not be open. That's a little bit different, but that's pretty much what he said. So it's Britain's, and let's look at the golds. We know where the woods are. The players will know that as well. Let's look at the golds. We have Pike to the right of his TC is his main gold. He also has the stone there. Apart from that, everything's forward. His other two golds, and he has the stone to the left side where Lojza is actually hanging out, and Lojza got the first hit there for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if scouting is going to be, like, once you find the gold and the stone, I don't think scouting is going to be that very important on this map. Because you know where the wood is.
But you could be wrong, right?
No. No.
Oh, that bill from Pike. That bill from Pike. Almost going down. Scouts from Pike and Lojza is still fighting.
I think Pike's got the advantage there. Yeah, that's gonna be really close.
Pike could actually still risk this. They're both at 18 HP. Man, that's hard to say.
18
HP.
Brought to you by HD.
But anyway, bit of a pause, I'm guessing. I'm not receiving any messages, so I'm not sure what it is. But back to what you were saying, I don't think this will be a very long game. It certainly will be a very open game, so let's look at Lojza's golds. Main gold's above the TC, and he has a stone there, another gold there. Apart from that, as third gold. I'm guessing this is the third gold. Duel is town center, but I don't think we're going to see second and third golds and all that nonsense. It's all going to be main gold, wood line. I think a good build would just be to go right into trash, or even man-at-arms would be good if you hit the wood line, but who knows? I could be wrong in any of those predictions. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. Like weakening that boar again.
The only reason we're joking around so much is because there's not much to talk about in the early stages of this map. It's like, this guy is over on this side of the field, and this guy is over on that side of the field.
Exactly.
Yes.
But it really does look an awful lot like Arena without the walls, huh? The setup's pretty similar, the relics even pretty similar.
Actually, that might be an
map.
important thing to look at.
The relics?
And the relics are closer to Pike, although I don't think it's going to get that far, but it may.
Yeah, maybe. It's going to be interesting if this does reach the Castle Age, who reaches the Castle Age first, because that Britain range is just so important in a 1v1. And if you can get that before your opponent on an open map...
It's so open, though. It's so open. Yeah. So, like, is the crossbows really the best thing on such an open map, or would it be knights?
I feel like a messy approach is the best
or skirmishers
approach on an open map. Yeah, so skirmishers, maybe some towers, double ranges off the man-at-arms, which seems to be the choice from Pike now. That'd be the best move. Now, Lojza hasn't scouted this. I'm going over to his point of view. He hasn't. Oh, he did actually see the barracks is going up, so he can guess that Pike's going to be doing this, and oh, Pike's going to have to go back with his scout now. It's on 9 HP. He didn't get the first hit there. But he does have the militia here to help, and now Lojza knows what's up. Sure. He didn't already. Sending 2 over to gold. The question is, will the man-at-arms be able to reach anything of importance? I guess the berries, of course, are going to be huge.
Yay.
Because, you know, the early food economy is kind of difficult before you get the farms running. But
Ready.
I don't know if we'll get to the wood line, because Lojza could always just build a couple houses. Well, more than a couple houses. Pike's going to be well behind in getting up to the feudal age. We'll have to see here. Lojza's going to try and commit with his villagers going back now. The wood line is there, and Lojza is probably going to fight this one with his villas again. Kind of waiting for something to happen. There's the fight with the villas. I think that vill will go down.
It will go down, and Pike's going to walk away without... Yeah. Drush has already been paid for. Yep.
Yay.
I was going to say it'd be well worth it for Pike to lose that scout in that engagement, but he did not. And like you said...
Lojza's scared to come in with his scout too, because he's only got 12 HP. So Lojza's going into archer ranges. Is he going to go skirmisher, or is he going to go for archers?
This is going to be rough for Lojza. He has to know that man-at-arms is going to come in Pike now. And look back in Pike's barracks. Another militia coming out. But the man-at-arms upgrade is time-sensitive here. He needs it quickly. He doesn't actually have the gold for it just yet.
If he can trap in some vills before they become man-at-arms, yeah.
Running away. He's sending the other units to the front, around the left-hand side. Lojza's getting the ranges up, so he's going to have a jump start on that. And I think now Pike is going to go for the engagement. Pike is doing a good job delaying Lojza. Good hits. Man-at-arms upgrade is in. He's also on the berries again with the other group of man-at-arms. Going to almost lose that one. The TC, but he's on the wood line. One vill down. Just running away. Good raiding from Pike. And he's going to the left side of the wood line now. Don't know if Lojza sees it. He doesn't see it. He's setting an archer there, but it's against 2 full HP man-at-arms. One's actually on half. Will another villager go down? Not quite. But still, more units coming forward from Pike. Probably going to stop
Pike's going for the messy archery. Yeah, he's got the skirmishers coming out now.
Yeah.
Just like you said, so... He's going to be really strong against archers. Especially in such an open map, it's going to be really, really strong.
The skirmishers are going to waste the gold units that Lojza's produced. The one thing Lojza should do is probably just send the archers away from this area, because there's not many men-at-arms left, and just try and counter against the wood or something of Pike. For now, Pike... Both players actually probably just going to mass skirmishers until they can maybe afford to mass the archers, but Lojza... He's going to push out across right after fletching, and if he has fletching, he can maybe even take a fight here. Comparing the economy, Pike must have some idle TC time. Yeah, he does, because he's killed 2 or 3 bills, and it's level now.
Yeah. Killed 3 villagers, I think. No, 2 villagers. Level, so that's not the greatest.
He's struggling to keep his bill production going. He's idled a little bit now as well. I wouldn't be surprised if Lojza grows in the lead. And Pike does not see the archers and skirmishers coming in just yet. Oh, that bill in the house is weak. He could lose 2 bills here. There's 1.
He's gonna lose
There's
2. For sure.
Oh, man. That is real. Oh, he's going to lose 3 as well.
Yep.
Does he have... It almost looked like he didn't have loom. And now his woodline on the back, he's building a tower. Yeah, I know. It's like they melted so quickly there. He's not defending his woodline. Oof.
No, he made...
Of course, support. He could still lose villager here. I think it's a little bit risky. Maybe he wants to counter. Skirms and archers running across. They could go to Lojza's woodline. This is just how open this map is. It's ridiculous. And also,
I think
it's
he's
not only
go
open,
forward.
but they have mirrored maps.
He's going forward to try and pick off the villagers at the berries, and there's a lot exposed there. But he's not going to shoot really in time. And Lojza's going to keep annoying him on the gold and the wood at the back.
The big thing is that there's no fletching for Pike, and padded archer armor is already coming in for Lojza. He has fletching and padded archer armor. And he has his own tower up now, and I think this could be a really good fight for Lojza to push Pike back. Lojza's in a good position, to be honest. Considering
Yeah, he's got a
the
three
upgrades
villager lead, and Pike's going full, making a lot more farms now, trying to get his food economy up, so he can get some of those.
Oh, but what is going on with Pike here in this engagement?
Jeez.
I'm not sure how it'll go now. He's probably still going to go back because he doesn't have the upgrades, but that was really weird at first there. And Lojza's even going to hunt these units down with a villager as he fires from behind, but Lojza's just holding the map presence at Pike's base, not allowing him on gold, and with the Vil difference and just the map control, I think Lojza has the lead now for sure. The upgrades, I did hear a blacksmith go up for Pike, but it's on his wood line. And he has a weak Vil there. Lojza could focus it down, and he did.
I find it strange that Pike has so many units garrisoned in his buildings. So he's obviously, I think he's waiting for Lojza to kind of commit. And then on garrison? No, he's bringing them out right now, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't send them back earlier. I noticed he had skirmishers in there. He could have sent them back. He might have been waiting for fletching, to be honest, but he could have sent them back. He's lost 2 villagers now to this small group of units from Lojza.
Well, he's gonna try and trap him. Deleted the house, gonna go out front.
Deleted the house. This could be a good fight for Pike, and we've seen how good he is with chasing down units and attacking. Look at this. The game's also speeding up at this moment, so doing a pretty good job. Lojza, he has some archers and skirmishers waiting, and he might just kind of regroup his units.
Yeah, Lojza just lost a lot of units for free. That was a good fight from Pike, chasing them all the way back across the map.
Still no padded archer for Pike. A lot more skirms coming out for Lojza. I don't think Pike should fight this one. And he might just be forced to kill as many units as possible, to be honest, because if he runs away, he's going to lose units just like Lojza did, and he's going to focus down the archers. If he focuses down a lot of archers here, it could be worth it, but he's going to lose almost his entire army if he continues to take this fight. Could send in some of his own. He's not doing that yet. It's not looking good for Pike here.
That was...
Gotta regroup.
All things considered, that was not a terrible trade, but once again, his military count, 9 to 15, and he's behind by 5 villagers, so not looking the greatest for him, but you never know. If he wins a good fight here, we'll be saying it's not looking very good for Lojza, so.
Exactly. It's still very close, and the one good thing, like you said, is that the trade wasn't bad because Pike was able to kill. I wish archer bodies looked a lot different than skirm bodies, but I'd say like 5 or 6 archers. Well done. But I want to look at the resource. Look at Lojza's resources in comparison to Pike's. Like, Lojza's going to click up shortly.
Yeah.
Versus
Pike has nothing.
Nothing. And can he actually push out and kill Lojza? I don't really.
And he's pushing out, and Lojza's going right around to that gold.
He doesn't even have the gold to make any archers right now, and can't make archers. He's not going to do too much damage. Lojza's clicked up. Lojza could actually win a good fight. Again, an idol for Pike. He's just addressed it, but it's a weak Vil.
And it's a weak idol too. Yeah, that's the second time.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh, no.
Vil's going to go down. There's going to be one for sure. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Prove me right, Lojza. Prove me right. Killed one. And Pike's doing the same, but just that the upgrades in the castle is going to be huge, and not to mention the wood line going to be huge. If Pike loses it, he's lost another villager there. He gotta retreat to this tower. Another Vil going down.
From that tower, no. Gonna lose 2 villagers there.
More. But he's also engaging at Lojza's base. Killed a couple skirmishers, but the tower from Lojza already on stone to make towers is really wise. Pike's got to clean this up. I will say, if Pike cleans up the archers now, he could be in an okay position. But still, Lojza's going to get Bod Canero, which is going to be really hard to deal with.
Yeah. And I have a feeling Lojza, I mean, what's his res like? He might Might get Elite Skirmisher not far after
Yeah,
that, which would be
yeah.
just devastating.
I think Elite Skirm Crossbow would not be surprising.
Well, I don't even know if he needs the crossbow right now, because how many archers does he have? Well, I guess he has 6 archers.
Might
But
see
how
the
many
GG here from
skirmishers
Pike.
does he have? Yeah.
There it is. Yeah. Yep.
Did you?
The games we have seen have been fairly good games, but they've been fairly decisive games, I will say. Like, they haven't been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Lojza, well, he's a fantastic arena player, and he just proved himself in open arena. But I like the map. I really like the map. But you were right about Elite Skirms coming in. That's exactly what... Pike has just not been able to balance his economy behind his attacks. Has not been pretty for the games he's lost. Look at the achievements before Game 7. All games are played, guys. It's not a best of 7.
I'll be right back.